Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Imagine I had already woken up. I was so psyched up. Oh, today's Friday. Yeah, I'm supposed to do this and that. I have everything lined up that I'm supposed to do today. But you might have plans, but another person has plans for you. So I woke up and this weather. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I hate this weather so much. And the disadvantage to me when it comes to this weather is when I feel very cold, my body feels so painful. I don't know why, but my arms, my knees feel very, very painful. So I'm back to bed. I was even undressed and I was going to get into the shower, but unfortunately, I'm not showering right now. Let me just see if this weather will just get a little warmer, just a little warmer, then I'm going to get out of bed. Anyway, guys, I hope you have woken up well and you're doing fantastic. As for me, I'm still in bed and I don't think I'm going to get out of this bed if this weather looks like this. Yeah, I'm just here because I wanted to start another video. Imagine I was planning to take out this hair, wash it, then go get wig lines, and I'm supposed to go to town. I have 1, 2, 3 errands to run, and I'm still in bed, but I'll see what I can do and if it's not urgent, I'm not getting out of this house. But there was an event I was supposed to attend, so I don't know, but I'll see. I'm going to keep you guys posted on what's going on, if I get out of the house or if I don't get out of the house. But for now, let me just cuddle here alone and yeah, wait for the weather to be warm a little so that I can jump in the shower and go on with my daily activities. Sending you love and light during this yuck weather. And I know most of you love this weather because, I don't know, I just love it because there is a lot of sunshine. And you have to do things and the sun is hitting you directly and you've applied sunscreen. And at times you have not. There is where you feel that the weather is. But we need a little heat. Just a little. Anyway, guys, I'm going to see you when I have something to show you.
Several days later.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Faith here. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Faith. I do content around lifestyle and everything in between. Yeah, so here we empower, we educate, and we do everything to improve a woman's life in this world that is just going in different directions. So I'm so happy to be back here. I started this video, then I stopped. I started recording last week on Friday, and today is on Friday. The reason as why I went MIA, first, excuse my hair. I was undoing my hair, and I just thought I would come on here and talk about a few things as I undo my hair, because I want to go and make my hair after this. I'm undecided on what I want to do, so I won't tell you I'm going to do this or that. You'll just see me on my next video or in this video on what I'm going to do to my hair. But for now, I'm still confused. So, but I'll go with the easier option. So, why did I stop continuing with this video? Because since last week on, is it Wednesday or Thursday or Tuesday, I have not uploaded anything. Number one, I remember you will see the previous clip on this video whereby I told you that I was feeling very cold and I was in bed and I didn't want to do anything. Yes, I was feeling very bad, and I think cold is really affecting me, and I don't do well in that weather. Kabisa, kabisa. I thought it was something I was saying as a joke, but it has put me down from Friday till now. This is a whole week. I have not done anything. Only the little or the few hours, if the sun comes out, I go out, I sit in the sun a little. Then when it's cold, I come back and sit in bed. I'm actually from waking up like a few minutes ago. I've just taken breakfast. That is why you see the mess. I've not yet made my bed. So I have been feeling so bad. My arm has been so painful and my joints. It's because of this cold. Because normally, I will conclude that because normally I don't feel that way when the weather is very hot or even if I feel that way, it is not as serious as it was this time round. So I was sick, and yeah, I had to go to hospital because I was unsure of what was happening. So I've already gotten medication, which I'm supposed to start today. So from today, I'm going to start taking medication and see how this takes us. Then I will actually know what is really happening, because I've done a lot of tests and everything is just negative. So I really don't know what is happening, but eventually we will know. And if we don't know, at least I'm very, very healthy. That is something I can just go around. How do they say it? That is just something I can work around with. I will know how to take care of myself when this weather comes and whatnot. So the reason why I just want, disclaimer, I'm about to rant. So, and I'm about to rant in a good way. When I started this YouTube channel, there was a time I did a video on customer service, and I taught you guys on tips, and I think I've spoken about it twice or thrice, talking about different topics in customer service. Personally, I have done customer service for a very, very long time. That has been my profession, and I have handled clients from different countries. I've handled clients from different backgrounds. I've handled clients who had different issues, and at times you are with an issue with a client and you think, this thing will never move. It is a mountain that I cannot get over and done with, but eventually you just look for a solution and both of you go home very, very happy. The reason as to why I have brought up this topic is because when I was sick, I looked for a doctor. I remember asking some close friends of mine if they know a certain doctor who deals with a certain thing. And they were like, yes, we know someone and we are going to refer you to that person. I called that person and book an appointment. I won't lie. The what fee? The consultation fee was very, very high, and I was still dilly-dallying and looking for other options, but I didn't find any other options. So I settled just to go to that specific doctor. And yeah, we booked an appointment, and I talked to the secretary and I told her I'm coming to, I want to book an appointment. When is the doctor available? And she was like, oh, Faith, you can come on such and such a date on around this time. The doctor will be available. He'll be there to see you. So I planned myself. I called my niece because I was feeling terrible. I told her, okay, I'm supposed to go such and such a place. Please take me. And she was like, okay, I'm just going to take you because you're not feeling well. So we took a Uber. I took an Uber and I called when I was almost reaching there. And this is another tip that I'm going to tell you. If you're going to see someone or you had booked an appointment, it is just normally very courteous to just call that person and tell that person you are on your way, especially if you feel like you'll be at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 30 minutes late. Just call that person and inform them. But during this experience of mine, I was not going to get late. I will be very much on time. So I was just calling her just to let her know, or is it God who led me? Just to let her know, so and so I'm coming, I'm on my way. And she was like, oh, so this is Faith. And I was like, yes. And I asked her, what is the matter? And she was like, don't come. And I'm like, why are you telling me not to come? And Mark, you have already booked Uber, and Uber is already 570, and we are like 5 minutes away from where I was supposed to go. And I'm like, why shouldn't I come? And yet we spoke yesterday and I booked an appointment. No, the doctor has gotten an emergency. And I'm like, okay, what kind of emergency? There has been an emergency in such and such a hospital. He's going to attend to a patient, and he would be available. So I asked the lady, when will he be available? Because I'm really in pain and I need to see the doctor. And she was like, I don't know. I'll call you back, or you call me back and confirm. So I felt so bad and I kept silent for a little while. And I asked her, okay, then have you known about the emergency right now? And she kept silent. And I asked her, couldn't you even have called me in the morning and told me not to come, instead of me taking an Uber up to this place? Then when I'm about to reach, you tell me to go back home. And she was like, at least you are on your way. Some other people were here and I've chased them away. I'm mad. Imagine I'm so mad. Number one, I'm mad because I'm a CEO of a company. I run my own company. It is not easy, you guys. It is not easy. As even you see this Mama Mboga running the company, anyone who's running a business, it is not easy. And people normally take it for granted, especially these people who work for us. They normally take everything for granted and everything as a joke. I personally worked as a customer service certified. This is something I have learned over the years. I have papers to prove it. You guys, if I was the boss to that lady, she would have been home right now, jobless. That is not the way you speak to a customer or a client. Number one, I'm a patient. And you know, when you're sick, you're very, very irritated, number one, because maybe you're in pain, maybe you don't have finances, and the treatment is very, very expensive. Maybe, I don't know, you have a lot of emotions. So these are people that you should handle very, very carefully. Yet you speak to me like that. At the other people have already reached, at least you're on your way and you're complaining. So I'll let you know when you can come to there. And up to now, she hasn't called me. She hasn't called me to tell me anything. Even if it was an emergency. Yes, an emergency can come up any time. But is that the way you talk to someone? At least you're on your way. Other people came here and I've chased them away. Then she asked me, so can we talk later? I hung up. Imagine I felt so bad. You guys, let me tell you, there is nothing that will cost you if you become kind to someone. Kindness goes a long way, a long way. Imagine at that moment, I just told the Uber driver, let us just reach there. I pay you your money because I also didn't want to alight when I'm in the middle of the trip. I paid him the 570 bob and we alighted. And I remembered my doctor. Then I called him and he gave me another contact and I went and saw another doctor who was, shout out to you. I wish I could mention his name, but I'm not. Shout out to you. This doctor spoke to me so nicely and he treated us so nicely. And there are just some positions where if you are in those positions, please act like human. Stop acting like someone who has been picked from a forest somewhere in Congo and you don't even know how to speak to people. And especially right now, do you know the reason why I'm mad? Because most people who are in these positions, who speak on behalf of other people, don't even have enough training. And yet they are put into those positions. And even if I will advocate for this, if you are put in a certain position and someone thinks you're qualified, but you don't have the papers or you don't have the knowledge, you should just go back to school when you're still working and learn on the tips of how to do what? Mi nashindwa hata na kizungu leo. Get tips on how to handle customers, on how to talk to them, on when to tell a customer no, on how to tell a customer no in a very good way. Not that you just throw words out there. And companies are coming down. Makampuni zinaanguka just because of this. People are not very keen on this. The other day I had an incident of someone and I went to speak to that person and I told her, Madam, I have a company and I know what it takes to build a company. This is your company, but such a person is doing this to your company and you're just quiet. You are enjoying the life of a CEO, but you're not seeing that even if you are getting 10 million, you should be getting 20 or 30, or it is possible for you to reach those figures. If you are seated there at the top thinking that people below you are doing their job efficiently, you're wrong. You're wrong. People are so evil out here. People are spoiling company names. No wonder companies are just going down and down and down and down. And no one is even concerned. That is a very, very small thing. And you know, I'll never contact that doctor. I'll never go back there. And I know I'm going to get the best treatment, but I'm never going back to that doctor. And that doctor doesn't know. But that lady, if I don't think I'm the only one who she did that to, because she doesn't know me on a personal level. We have never met. I only called her in the book for an appointment. So how many people has she done that to? And how many people has that doctor lost? You might think you're earning enough money, but you're not, because some of these people below you are just doing a shoddy job. I felt bad, and I don't like the way people are talking to customers. I don't like the way people are handling customers. If you tell someone you're going to get back to them, please get back to them. That is just a form of courtesy. The same way you would like to be given information. Sasa zingine you call Safaricom, you call Zuku. When they don't get back, you're yelling, and you're there on Twitter, and you're writing, and you're on Facebook and Instagram, and you're posting them like a million times. Even you as an individual, even if you tell, not even necessarily a customer, even if you tell a friend you'll get back, please get back. And if you cannot get back, text that person and tell them, so and so, I told you I'll get back this time, but I'm still not ready. Let us do this and this on such a time. Don't just be quiet. You're ignoring person you're on WhatsApp. If you don't want to talk to that person, delete their number. If you don't want that person to be calling you, block their number. It's just as simple as that. People should just stop behaving as if they are people who have been picked from. By the way, one day I'm going to open a company, and I'm going to teach you on how to speak to clients and speak to people. Because many people normally tell me I'm one person who can really speak to you and get into your nerves, and yani, you can tell me everything and anything you have in your mind. But I had to learn how to do that. It is not easy speaking to people, and people have different thoughts. People have different type of drama. You'll just speak. Even me, I've had incidences of speaking to someone just in a correct manner, and you're warm, you're welcoming, but the person just throws words at you and you don't understand. And it's your job. You just have to do it. You just stick to your lane. Don't start abusing someone because that person is abusing you. You don't know why they are abusing you, but stick to your job and do your job according to the rules and regulations and terms and conditions of whatever you signed. Because I don't think you can sign terms and conditions that say that when a customer abuses you, you abuse that customer, or when something happens, you talk to a customer in a bad manner. I really hated that thing, and I really felt bad, and people should just do better. Companies should just do better. And I said this once, and I'm going to say it again. The only company here in Nairobi whereby I have spoken to them and they've made me feel like, anyway, you are someone very important, it's Standard Chartered Bank. Their customer service is A1. A1. That one has been polished. Very, very much polished. So many people, I speak to them and they tell me they'll get back, I'll give you back feedback, and you still have to call them back and ask them. And when you call them back, they'll either not pick up or that number will go through. Kwanza Zuku has horrible services, and that is why I stopped using that internet. You call them, you text them, you tell them Nini, they don't get back to you. And so many other companies which I don't want to mention, you'll experience for yourself out there. Anyway, guys, kindness, a little kindness goes a long way. You don't know what someone is going through. So if you are in a position whereby you feel like at a particular point someone really needs your help, just be kind to that person. I felt so bad. My heart is made of steel, but I felt so bad. I felt so bad to an extent that my niece noticed, and she was like, okay, Faith, what is wrong? What is happening? Why are you like that? And I explained to her the situation, and she was like, oh my God, people are so mean. And I was like, yeah, people are so mean. You have to be prepared in this world. So I didn't like it, and I wouldn't want it to happen to anyone else. And if one day this lady gets to watch this video, I hope by then you will have gotten enough training to know how to handle clients and to know how to handle people. And it's never that serious. Even if you have your own problems, put them aside, because this is your job. Because if everyone could have been coming to you with their problems, I don't think you would have been in that position. So act accordingly.